Hey everyone, welcome to Reddit Voiced Vault, where we unlock the best Reddit stories and bring them to life with voiceovers and visuals. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a heartfelt post from our /relationship_advice. This one's about trust, boundaries, and a tough decision: should this relationship end? If you enjoy these narrated Reddit stories, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single thread. Let's unlock this story. Our story comes from a woman who we'll call OP, short for original poster. OP was having a normal conversation with her boyfriend, sharing some details about her day at work. She's a hotel worker, and she was telling him about some guests she checked in. Nothing out of the ordinary, just casual chit-chat. But out of nowhere, her boyfriend flipped a switch. He accused her of flirting with the guests, and the conversation spiraled from there. He claimed that one of the guests had told him OP was flirting with him. OP, however, is almost certain this is a lie. She insists she doesn't flirt with guests, it's not her style, and it's not something she'd do. Things got heated, and during the argument, he crossed a major line. Early in their relationship, OP had set a clear boundary: he was never to call her AB*TCH. They'd been together for over a year without issue, but in this fight, he broke that boundary and called her the forbidden word. Now, a few hours later, OP is reflecting on the situation. She mentions that her boyfriend sometimes playfully accuses her of things, but this argument felt different, completely out of character for him. She provides some context: he's been struggling emotionally since his dad passed away a few months ago. He's also on a family trip right now, one that OP couldn't join due to work, and he's been upset about her absence. On top of that, he's been cheated on in past relationships, which might explain his insecurity. OP suspects he might have been drunk during this argument, which could have fueled his outburst. So now, OP is left asking, am I overreacting if I let this be the end of us? This story really tugs at the heartstrings, doesn't it? Let's break it down. On one hand, OP's boyfriend crossed a serious boundary by calling her a name she explicitly asked him not to use. That's a breach of trust, especially after over a year together. His accusations about flirting also seem baseless and irrational, which could point to deeper issues like jealousy or insecurity. Given his past with cheating, it's possible he's projecting those fears onto OP, but that doesn't excuse his behavior. On the other hand, he's going through a rough patch, grieving his dad, feeling isolated on this family trip, and possibly drinking too much. That might explain why he lashed out, but it doesn't make it okay. OP has to decide if this is a one-time outburst she can work through with him or a red flag signaling bigger problems ahead. For me, the boundary violation would be a deal-breaker, but I can see why she's torn given his emotional state. What do you think? Is OP overreacting, or is this a sign to walk away? Share your thoughts in the comments, I'd love to hear your take.